Everyone, thank you for 200 subscribers. Two of you have requested that I make a video explaining the entire story all the way to Special Strike Rebellion. My name is Dr. Sprinlock, and welcome to my newest video. Before I start, I have separated this video into many parts. Here's a table of contents of what I'm going to talk about. First, I will talk about the entire story leading up to the Special Strike. Second, I will explain the problem with portal guns. I will tie up loose ends and compare the comedy in both of the films. I will also read the comments I got from my last video. This is going to be a long video, but it's a dedication and gift to you guys for helping me get this far. Let's begin. Originally, the entire story started with Chief, also known as Golden Freddy, discovering that the animatronics, including himself, require correction. What type of correction, you may ask? He wants to turn the animatronics back to what they were originally, and that is scary and evil animatronics and not weird buffoons who spam memes through their voice box. Though someone else in a different dimension also shares this philosophy, the creator of these versions of the animatronics dubbed the End. The difference is that the personalities of the animatronics will be resetted and cleansed of any idiotic behavior. The End at this point is currently in the shadows to see how this will play out. The animatronics are having a Christmas holiday, where Springtrap gets knocked right into the closet, then disappears for the entire arc, but the alternate ending shows that Springtrap is knocked out by a silhouette. Revealed in a flashback, it was Golden Freddy who knocked out Springtrap. Springtrap wakes up only to be recruited by Golden Freddy. Golden Freddy says that Springtrap is the smartest animatronic and wants to work together. Then another flashback from Rebellion shows that Golden Freddy is trying to build the Shadow Freddy army with the help of Springtrap. Springtrap questions if there is a backup plan if they fail. Golden Freddy reveals that the Shadow Bonnie model he is building has a second form called QXR, with the mission to rebuild the Shadow Army if they fail. Sometime later, the army starts capturing many animatronics. For example, Circus Baby and Ennard. Springtrap is questioned on his place in the army by RXQ, who is clearly entitled as being a perfect correction. Did I just say correction? Creation. Eventually, Springtrap sees the Endomech blueprints, which is not what he wanted, so he quits. Chief doesn't like that, so he captures Springtrap and locks him away. Circus Berry wakes up and finds Springtrap and tries to wake him up, but has to run away. Springtrap wakes up to see the head of the Shadow Mech. Springtrap rendezvous with Foxy and manages to escape. As the other animatronics escape, they focus on trying to find the ones who are still missing. The Chief is viewing a portal to another universe. Then General Shadow Freddy comes, and then we get Golden Freddy's true plan. He now wants to capture the entire multiverse, even though they are not a threat. Meanwhile, a meetup is going on by Foxy and the others. Foxy gives his side of the story until they are ambushed by the Shadow Freddys. Now that they have been captured, all hope is lost. Just kidding. Puppet pulls out the key, and they escape, leading to this scene.
Please punch this instead of me.
Okay, the animatronics manage to escape and come up with a plan to save the universe. by recruiting warriors to fight the Shadow Arm. Springtrap reunites with Ennard to find the lost animatronic named Chica. After a long, painful experience with the recruitment phase, Freddy makes an inspirational speech that no one even celebrates because, really, everyone's just idiots. But Bonnie has brains, and Foxy decides to follow him, and they all put their hands up with that splendid Avengers theme. Meanwhile, Chief has officially finished the Endomech and has activated it. The animatronics now begin their epic warfare as it officially begins, with everyone doing their best to stop the Shadow Arm. The battle is in their favor as both General Shadow Freddy and RXQ has been disposed of. Foxy, come here real quick. Yaha, what is it, mate? Gah. Foxy!
FBI, open up!
So trusted you. I thought I could too. So why in bloody hell does Makarov know you?
Meanwhile, Chief is notified of the battle going on and decides to initiate Project SS, or Special Strike. The mech is now awakened and causes destruction in its path. Dee Dee comes with one last chance against the mech and summons, yep, you guessed it, Godzilla, to fight the Shadow Mech. After 2 hours, Freddy gets tired of waiting with this funny scene.
I can't take it anymore!
Once the opportunity is presented, the chest cavity opens up and Freddy enters to confront his old friend. Freddy tries to convince Chief to end this madness, but is unfortunately unsuccessful, and the two former brothers in arms fight each other to the death. Chief gets the upper hand, but Freddy shuts off the mech, giving Godzilla enough time to destroy it. But the victory was short-lived. Still, to this day, that scene with Golden Freddy and Freddy still gives me the feels to this day. Before going offline, Bonnie sees the end in disguise as a computer. Luckily for us, Springtrap and Ennard return after finding Chica and encountering mysterious enemies, to see that their friends are dead and can only hope that fixing Chica could solve everything.